Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We've been thinking, a championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taurus forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Hi, Scott Cattell here. Fall is just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway. And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 1st Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332. And tell him Scott sent you.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. Hey, my car! And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Welcome inside the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. No Farmers Union pregame show today. We had some lighting malfunctions that Brad and I were running around. Brad, thank you for your help with that, getting the light show and everything up and running with literally minutes to spare before the pregame festivities.
Yeah, it was a little hectic, a little different start to what we usually are used to, but that's okay. It happens once in a while.
We got everything working, and we're ready to go. Toros and Wings. Lucked out. We got bumped from radio today, so it didn't matter that we missed our pregame show. They weren't running dead air, just Hockey TV, and, of course, streaming it, listen live on MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros and Wings. I'm Ken Oda. Brad Burwood is alongside. Toros digging along the near side wall off the draw. Toros, of course, in the home creams. The Wings in the traveling black. It comes to the near side, and Sawchuk. Whoa. Banked ahead. There we go. Out to neutral ice. Dahlimer will flip that in. Dusick is back on it. Swept around to the far side, and Strada carried ahead. Zach Noble. That's off the mark. Lincoln Earn finds it. Earn banks towards neutral ice. It's met there by Dahlimer, who will retreat into his own zone. Comes across to Spencer Kimball. Kimball flips ahead to the Aberdeen blue line. Near side, it's played to the Toro blue line. Kimball denies entry there, and it's back towards the wing blue line where the captain Kelly takes over for the Wings. This one gets sent down the ice for icing and a whistle.
I'll take a look at the goaltenders, Ken, here on the first whistle. And in net for Minot tonight, Samu Lankala, .888 save percentage, 3.32 goals against average. In net, same guy as last night in net for Aberdeen is Matt Vernon, 4-1 on the year and .926, 1.8 goals against average.
Draw is to the right of Vernon. It's controlled by the Toros. McGinnis still wearing the full bubble. He took a nasty stick to the face. Was in the emergency room until about 3 in the morning last night. Was McGinnis. He did come back and finish the game before going to the hospital, though.
That's good to see.
This is McGinnis.
And had a goal, too.
He did, after taking the stick to the teeth. Gives to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum looked impressive in his first game as a Toro. This is flipped into the near side corner. They chase after it. And behind the net, Adams trying to dig it free. Sockers it to the stick, then gets help from Muha. Muha loses it, and it's ahead of the near side, and Sladek. Sawchuk pokes it free from him. Miro turns and fires. He was at the red line, so no icing there. Game still waiting its first shot on goal. We're almost 2 full minutes in. This is ahead along the near side. It'll roll down. Pitters looks to stop and go. Tries to bank it to the front. Hacked at. And Samu had it tight up against the post. More pushing and shoving. And the whistle goes.
You know, when a guy jabs at the goalie like that after the whistle, boy, those are when messages need to be sent. We'll face off the glove hand side of Lankala. Coach Murray sends out the Lance, Koss, and Green line.
The draw will be to the left of Samu. Controlled by the Toros. Enns gives to Sawchuk. Nolan starts ahead, has his pocket picked from behind, does not clear that out. Centering feed's broken up. Enns takes away, gives to Koss. Koss over the red, chips over the blue, it hits a leg. Koss tries to keep it moving forward. Green's there. Pitters and Koss came together awkwardly. That's what drew the oohs and ahs. That was well off the puck. I don't think either guy saw the other coming.
I don't think either one did, and Pitters is slow to the bench, but yeah, that was a very inadvertent. You could tell both guys didn't see it coming.
Pitters just now getting in the bench, the Wings getting back to having 5 on the ice. Far side, a good stick by Ern, frees that up, and apparently that did not leave the zones, or did not stay in the zone, I should say, so Fritz Belisle is offside. 17-13 to play here in the first. Still no score. Toros with the game's only shot. Draw. Controlled by the Wings. Pitters still getting looked at up the far side. Touched ahead. It's into the Toro zone onto the stick of Kimball. Kimball starts up ice, gains the red, and dumps it in.
I think he's back on the bench now, it looks like.
Good play by Kimball to keep it in. They jam at the side of the net. It doesn't go for Talbot. This is thrown ahead along the near side. Kimball down the wall. Murphy able to get it past him. Murphy trying to dangle through, and it's eventually taken away by Kimball. Spencer Kimball is a player, Brad, that's really come on of late. One of the Toros' young defensemen.
No, he's not a flashy defenseman, but he does his job, and that's what we want out of our defense. Just that consistent play.
Turnaround shot for Belisle's fought off. Rebound into the near corner. Carried ahead by Fletcher. Looks across to the far side. It's off the mark, and it's Rosenbaum who takes over. He looks for McGinnis. McGinnis fires one up ice. It's turned over to Strada. Fortunately, he couldn't settle it. Now he gives to Dahlemer, who touches niftily for Dahl. Brady Dahl in over the line, has his pocket picked, but Dahlemer's there in support. Dahlemer carries around behind. Austin Dahlemer up top to McGinnis. McGinnis looking for a lane. Thinks he has one. It got tipped and almost caught Noble in the teeth. Far side. Kangas working to free it up. Gets help from Dahlemer, but Strada's there, and he sends this down the ice. He'll go for icing and a whistle. That was a bit of a panic play there by Strada. I think he had more time than he realized.
Oh, he definitely did.
And he flicked it down the ice.
And the play previous to that, McGinnis turns it over right to Strada, and Strada turned around and turned it right over to Dahlemer.
We talked about it a little bit off the air. Joey Strada, an Arizona State commit, former Toro Johnny Walker there. Imagine those two playing together on the same line. How crazy will they drive opponents? Fletcher in. I don't just mean that to be talking about their off the puck play. They're both good hockey players as well. I think they'll create a lot of offense for ASU. But they both have a knack for getting under the opponent's skin as a penalty coming here. It's a hook.
I did not see this at all.
The Wings are protesting.
I didn't.
So the Toros go to the power play.
Well, the first opportunity for the Toros tonight on the power play. They were 1 for 5 last night on the power play. 22.1 on the year, 8th in the North American League. Maybe a hooking call on Fletcher of Aberdeen.
A chance for the Toros to get their elusive game's first goal. They've only scored first 8 times all season. You hate to be playing from behind as much as the Toros have been.
Boy, it sure be nice to get one early in the game like this, too, for confidence.
But the Wings take it and clear it the length. This is ahead. Kangas. Taken away and cleared down. Rosenbaum behind his goal. Starts up ice. Talbot comes back to ends. Colby gains the line on the near side. Tries to play back to the point, but it gets past Rosenbaum, and the Toros will have to chase. 1:17 left on the man advantage as the Toros will get the top unit out. Earn leaves for Sawchuk, and he'll wind the Toros up. Leaves off Earn on the far side. Earn gains the red, plays into the middle for Muha. Muha had trouble settling it down. Now he tries to put it in front. It's taken away and cleared past Lincoln Earn. The Toros will have to retreat and retrieve. Sawchuk. Straight up the middle. Gains the red and dumps it in. Vernon out of his net to slow it down. Kelly looks to hammer it and keep it moving. And Murphy gets it the rest of the way down. 30 seconds left on this power play, and the Toros have yet to even set up. Miro looks across, finds Earn. Lincoln Earn gains the line, plays in the middle for Adams. Gets back to Earn, taken away and cleared with 20 seconds left on the power play.
That's one where you got to win that battle along the boards there and keep that puck in.
Lance leaves for Colby Ends. Toros will start up with 9 seconds. Time for a rush if they hurry. Ends carries over the red and the blue, looks to break wide into the zone, gets bumped off the puck, and the Wings come full strength. They jam at the side of the net, and we get a cover, Hungry Hippo style, by Matt Vernon.
That'll do it for the first power play of the night for the Toros.
And it was not a pretty one.
Not at all. I don't think we didn't even really get any zone time at all.
Draw will be in the offensive zone. Controlled by the Toros. Shot on, save made, rebound given to the near side. And it's hoisted out to center where Austin Koss, down to his knees, able to make the stop. But he turned it over to Rakowiak. Good poke there by Rosenbaum. Koss digging against the trio of Wings, manages to win the puck free to Green. Ryan Green turning in the neutral zone, gains the red, and then fires it into Austin Koss's corner, who's interfered with by Rakowiak. This is Peters. Peters into the zone. Shot save made. Rebound poke loose. Lance looks to turn and go the other way. He leaves off for Rosenbaum. The new defenseman leads the rush into the zone, then flips a backhander towards the front. That's covered. More pushing and shoving. Whistles go. Aberdeen does that on every dump in.
So why don't we get in there? If they're going to hit our guy, why are we not hit?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying every dump in into the zone on the previous that chip play where the defender interferes with the forward who's trying to crash down and get it. and it goes uncalled. And if you're Aberdeen, why not keep doing it?
Well, absolutely.
But watch their defensemen as the Toros chip the puck over the blue line. This is Earn. Earn rolls it in behind for Pavel. Pavel working in behind. Pavel in front, shot by Talbot, save made.
Boy, point blank opportunity for Talbot there, and a nice play by Pavel to get it across to him.
Far side they dig. It squirts free into the Toro zone. Pavel finds it, feeds Talbot. Talbot for Earn. Earn gets stood up at the line by Dusick, but Talbot unable to corral that in the near corner. Chipped ahead. Lankala spins it to the far side. Talbot hoists out to neutral ice. Not much farther before the Wings are on it. Played ahead. Bagwell spins it to the near side. Noble's on it. Noble plays back. Sinnard. Bouncing puck, hacked at. Eventually Dahlemer finds it and flips back to Colby Enns. And stick explodes on him. Fortunately, Brady Dahl was there. It's ahead for Dahlemer. Dahlemer looking for Dahl, but Strada took that away. Strada now looking to dangle into the zone. Breaks wide, now tries a shot, and that missed wide. Fletcher is on it. Fletcher hits the brakes at the hash marks, plays down low for Noble. Noble looking to get away from Dahlemer. That's eventually taken away by the Toros and Kangas. Kangas spins it down low. Britt. Logan Britt working behind his own net. Toros pursuing. McGinnis pinches down. He won the battle and chipped it low, but the Toros had already started to retreat back towards their own end. This is Strada up the middle for Adams, who plays down the wall. Kangas. Kangas leaves for Loven. Back to Kangas. Loven digs this out. Gets caught in the referee. Loven eventually buys time and then plays back to the point. Rosenbaum. Shot, he was looking for a tip. Rebound. Missed wide, did Adams. He had the whole net. Not a lot of time.
Vernon's rebound kicked right out on Adams' stick, and boy, he had all kinds of room to shoot.
This is Strada. Back into the middle. Sicoli, shot blocked. Flipped ahead. Weigel will retreat and win the race for icing.
Shots favor the Toros 4-2. About midway through the first period, and the one big scoring chance, actually two of them have come in the Toros, with Adams having that point blank shot and Dahlemer in close on, or was it Talbot in close?
Talbot. Draw on the near side. McGinnis with a good hit. Kicked along. Rosenbaum on the far side. A nice pass ahead for Adams. Adams comes across for Muha. Muha couldn't settle it down. Now he does. Rip. Diving poke.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
This is Sladek into the middle. Back for Weigel. Shot. Blocker away. And now the Toros look to go the other way. 2-on-1. Lance across for Muha. Save made. Follow-up try covered. And a whistle goes. Brad, Marty Murray, and for his Shane Wagner as well, neither one of them screamers on the Toro bench. I love when there's an obvious call like that gets missed, just watching the Toro bench, because they're not the jumping and yelling and arm waving type like some of the other coaches in the division. They instead just kind of look up to the sky and.
Oh, that was brutal. I mean, yeah. He swung. The defenseman lost an edge, and when he went down, he made a smart play to swing at the puck as he was laying on his belly, but he missed the puck and hit the Minot player's skates and took McInnes' skates right out from underneath him to no call.
Draw. Oh, we're in our media timeout. Draw will be in the offensive zone for the Toros once we get going again. Lance, Green, and Koss in front of Earn and Kimball. Draw controlled by the Wings. They'll start out right, up ice. Into the middle, quick shot. That's shrugged off by Lonkala and out of play.
And don't forget tonight is Skate with the Toros night. Join the Toros on the ice now. Tonight's game is Skate.
Draw will be to the right of Samu. Controlled by the Wings. Quick shot. That's blocked off. Kimball's on it. Koss ahead. Koss dumps it in. Far side controlled by Bendorf. Rolled ahead to the near side. Pitters, I think this is the first time we've seen him since that knee-to-knee. Sawchuk gets it up. Second, you think?
Second.
This is Kelly. Long shot gobbled up by Samu.
No, that's the key right there, is keeping those shots of the perimeter like that. And goalie at the North American League level will make those pretty easy saves, and there's no traffic in front.
Just about any goalie who makes it out of a tryout camp with any team in this league is going to stop those.
Yeah, and that's one of the things last night when you look at the game. Most of the Toro shots did come from the perimeter, and it's tough to get one past the goaltender when you're firing shots from outside.
And had trouble with that one, but Sawchuk was there until it got caught in the referee's skates, and he kicks it farther away down the wall. He's been in the way a few times tonight. That's got to be a hand pass. That was a pretty clear example of a hand pass, I think. They're right on that wall against us. Maybe it hit a Toro stick first. But I'm not sure why the Aberdeen bench was unhappy with that.
Oh, and Coach Murray wasn't happy either, so I'm not sure what was the deal there.
Now, there, the Aberdeen center, Mamis, fell down and kicked the puck. That's supposed to be an illegal move on the faceoff now.
It's never called anymore.
We saw it called
one time against us.
Yes. And we saw it called as a penalty, not just a...
Yeah, because it was the second man, they said, after the first guy was kicked out. So it was a delay of game.
Murphy into the middle, backdoor play, and it was behind Bagwell.
Oh, Rosenbaum just erased
Mamis?
Murphy.
Oh. Mamis had some snow on. He fell down on the faceoff. That's why he was still covered in snow. As that's up and out of play for a whistle. 7:16 to go in period number one. Shots on goal are 6-5. We're still scoreless. Dahlimer and Noble on the draw. Weigel guides over to the far side, and it's flipped into the near side corner. Fletcher will chase after. He wins the battle. Fletcher spins off the wall, falls down, and the Toros take it away. Oh, no. Kimball will go.
Oh, we let that one go down there, and then we call that ticky-tack one?
Well, and as soon as...
It's got to be both ways, and that's what Coach Murray's pointing out. He's saying, you didn't call the one down there, but now you're going to call this one, so you got to go both ways.
And as soon as Fletcher felt contact, he went down.
Oh, and then the referee waited until Fletcher got up and looked at him, and then his arm went up. And, that's what Coach Murray's mad about, and that's what I get frustrated with, is the inconsistencies. If you're going to call it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But then you got to call both of them.
You got to call it that tight both ways.
Because how do you know as a player what you can do and what you can't do if the officials are inconsistent every single night in this league?
And it's not just a bias one way or the other.
No.
They'll let you do it for 40 minutes, and then in the third period, it's a penalty.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
This brings out a Wings power play, which has been deadly. I believe second in the league. They had 2 last night. This is Sladek. Plays back. Fletcher can't get this. Sawchuk does, and he clears out to the red line.
And I mean, we bring an Aberdeen power play on that last night, if I can find my notes here, was 2 for 5, excuse me.
That one sent all the way down. You asked how many yawns you'd get out of me today, Brad. There was number 1.
I asked for the over and under on the yawns, and usually in close games we're not yawning.
Fans who don't know, I've been trying to kick the caffeine habit. This is my first full day without any caffeine. It's going to be a rough go. This is Fletcher. Fletcher carries in, gains the line on the near side. Tries to break wide and does. He carries around behind. Probably should have waited till Monday to go fully caffeine free. Poor planning on my part as they dig on that far wall. And now that's a whistled as a hand pass. 46 seconds left on the power play, and the draw will move out to neutral ice.
And another frustrating part about us being shorthanded is, we can't afford to be shorthanded. They got 2 goals on us last night, 2 critical goals on the power play. And this power play is second in the North American Hockey League at 28.9, ahead of the Kenai one that we talked about so frequently earlier in the year, as they have fallen to third.
That just happened last night. Last night coming in, the Wings were third and Kenai was second.
Yes.
Bouncing puck, muscled ahead by Green, out to neutral ice, and now comes back into the Toro zone and punched out just barely by Sawchuk. 26 seconds left. Belisle forcing Estrada to turn back towards his own zone. They come back to the near side. Bendorf watched by Green. Green takes it away with help from Sawchuk, and the Wings will have to retreat and retrieve. This was played with a high stick by a Wings player on that clear.
So it should be
that'll keep the draw in the offense, in the Wings zone. This is one of those rare offensive zone draws where you can look for a shorthanded goal if you run a good play off the draw.
I just go straight forward with it.
They've got Muha in the shooting hole. I think Loven was going to try and win it straight back and have Miro rip. But the Wings take it away. Toro's backpedaling at the line. It's rolled in. Samu finds it and plays to the near side. Ends. Can't come out of the corner with it. Murphy's shot is soaked up by Samu. 4:59 left to go in period number 1. Shots are even 6 aside. Goals still none. Draw to the left of Samu. Controlled by the Wings. Played down the wall. Quick shot save made from a tough angle. That one seemed to catch Samu off guard.
That was a tricky little shot.
Bagwell in front. Shot save made. Rebound given. It's played ahead by Earn, but not out. The Wings dump it back in.
Boy, that first pass out of the zone is important. Earn hits Muha with a good pass there, and we're out of the zone.
Loven bumped off the puck, but Muha's there. Muha walks in, wires. That one soaked up by Vernon. He had Adams going back door. It would have been a tough pass as there was a wing player in between. This is Adams chipping it deep off the draw. Played to the far side, not out. Now it is. So much interference by these Wings. Britt just interfered with Loven there.
It's smart hockey if they're not calling it.
It is. This is ahead. Burke shot blocked. Rebound picked up by Rosenbaum. Ahead for Adams. Adams into the zone. Looks to cut to the middle. Working 2-on-4. It goes poorly. Dahlemer's there. Frees it back up for Adams. Adams gives for Rosenbaum. Now he throws it through the slot. No one there.
Well,
just put a puck on
I'd like to see Adams shoot that. He's
Sawchuk
open coming down the slot.
This is Dahl. Almost too many men, but I believe the Toro was in the bench. Dahlemer's shot, that's blocked wide. Dahl speeds after it. Brady Dahl getting his first real action as a Toro. He started the year here in the preseason last year. I believe his brother's a police officer in Williston. This is ahead Dahl himself, a Minnesota native, as this is thrown in. Glass and not out. Bendorf keeps it. They'll joust along the wall. Big hit by Enns will result in the penalty. And the Toros will go to the kill once again. That's just not a good penalty by Colby Enns. Cross check to the back right along the glass. You're not going to get away with that.
No, that's an obvious one, and one that's making it easy for the refs on that one. That's something our discipline just has to improve. We can't, with Aberdeen, well, any team really, you just can't play shorthanded and expect to win hockey games.
Anytime you're killing less than 80% of the penalties you take, you can't take dumb ones.
Well, yeah, that's it, because you're going to take some good penalties along the way.
Yes.
But, I mean, we just continue to put ourselves shorthanded, night in and night out.
This is Britt. They play catch. Bendorf shot blocked. And Pavel flips ahead, not out. Bendorf able to keep it, leaves off far side Strada. Strada has it poked free by Sawchuk. Bendorf touches back up top for Britt. Long shot that goes wide. Down into the corner, back to Bendorf on the half wall. Bendorf shot across, that missed everything. Up top, Britt comes back to Bendorf. Bendorf shot blocked by Earn. And that is out. This is Bendorf back into the zone. Looks into the middle, he was looking for Burke. Couldn't chop it out of midair. Pavel weakly up the wall. That'll be kept every time. This is Britt. Britt holding, leaves off Burke. Burke across, touched up top. Britt shot save made, rebound given. And this time Pavel's strong on it and it goes all the way down. And then it's played up off the glass by Vernon. That got really close to going out of play.
What was he doing?
I don't entirely know. Carried into the zone, rung around to the near side. Sladek. Fletcher up top. Sinnard. Sinnard back for Fletcher, near point. Fletcher goes back far point, Sinnard. Pitters back to Sinnard. Sinnard drops to the side of the net. Fletcher one-timer gobbled up by Wonkala for a whistle.
Fletcher was wide open on that, but just play slow to develop, and Wonkala was able to react and get over quick enough to make the save there.
Toros have actually only been shorthanded 84 times. That's
18th in the league, which, I mean, that's not...
Sixth fewest.
Yeah.
Sixth fewest in the league. But they've also played fewer games than most teams. Not going to sit here and do the per game number. Quick shot gobbled up by Wonkala.
Good save by Wonkala there with Murphy standing right in front of him. That's a good solid save.
Draw will be to Samu's right.
You know, it just seems that I'm not trying to rip on our place. We're taking a few penalties here and there because penalties are going to happen. But the fact of the matter is, it just seems like ours have been a lot of like ticky-tack, not, hooking on a breakaway type penalties,
Gloved and held off that shot from the wall. But, and that number, like I said, it is misleading.
You put 2 more games in there, or 3 more games. And
the 2 teams next up from the Toros have both played 25 games of the Toros 22. Yeah, Northeast has 29 games already, Lone Star 26. So, yeah, the Toros might be shorthanded by raw numbers, but per game, it's a lot more. There's a shot on that's gobbled up by Wonkala as the Wings have started to tilt the ice since that last power play.
Yeah, the play's definitely been in the Toro zone here for the last few minutes, and right now it's just try to maintain and get out of this last 39 seconds with the score 0-0 and reset for a period 2.
This draw is whistled dead.
No, they can't change if you got kicked out of a faceoff. You can't do that.
There's no way.
You can't. This should be a delay game. Look at Langer's laughing. He's sitting over there laughing right now. This should be delay a game when you send out.
9-12-27.
What a joke.
Did they? Yeah, they changed one player.
Yep. Murphy wasn't out there.
Yeah, they snuck in a change on that.
Which is a joke. It should be a delay a game when a coach purposely sends them out like that.
Quick shot, that's tipped wide. Rebound will leave the zone as the linesman came off the wall and picked Ern on that. Anyways, Muha flips in for Loven. Loven in alone. What a save by Vernon.
Boy, that was a good save by Vernon. Threw his right leg out there and made the stop on Loven.
It looked like Loven had him beat to the post. Loven's now lost his stick. Oh, no, he does have it. Quick shot blocked off Adams.
Oh,
crossbar. Muha thought it went in. Adams is asking the goal judge. Your father-in-law.
Yeah, no, that one did hit the crossbar.
And to our credit, despite what some in Bismarck would have you believe, our off-ice officials are pretty honest. Craig told Al no.
they turn the light on when it's a goal, unlike our friends down south.
We'll take a break here. Be back with the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Hi, Scott Cattell here. Fall is just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway. And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 First Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332 and tell him Scott sent you.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car.
Hey, my car!
And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Welcome back to the Pepsi Center, where the Toros and Wings are tied at zeros in the first intermission. Let's take a quick rundown of the North American League scores. Philadelphia beats Northeast today 7-2. Midway through the third, Johnstown is up on New Jersey 3-2. Just one final. Springfield helps out the Toros, beating the Wilderness 5-2. With 2 minutes to go in the second, Brookings and Janesville are tied at 1. Midway through the second, Minnesota Magicians are up on Cooley Region 4-1. With 6 minutes to go in the second, Amarillo 2, Topeka 1. Also at the midway point of the second, Corpus is up on Shreveport 1-0. Down in the capital city, the Bismarck Bobcats are up on the Austin Bruins 4-3 at the midway point of the game. And just after one, Lone Star is up on Odessa 3-0. And late tonight, Kenai visits Fairbanks for another Battle of Alaska. Taking a look at the game we have here, and we'll run down the scoring, and that's quick because there was no scoring. Penalties in that period. Aberdeen took one at the 4:55 mark. Colton Fletcher went off for hooking. The Toros failed to score on that power play. At the 12:56 mark, Spencer Kimball went off for tripping for the Toros. Aberdeen failed to score on their power play there. And at the 16:57 mark, Colby Jens took a cross-checking minor that sent him to the penalty box, and on that one, Aberdeen also failed to score. And that's one thing last night the Toros struggled with a little bit, with Aberdeen scoring 2 goals on the power play. That put the Toros behind, and then that made it a little bit tough for the Toros to regain after giving up the 2 power play goals. Shots are 11-11 after 1. We'll take another commercial break and check back with some NHL scores.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back into the Pepsi Center where we're tied 0-0 after 1. Shots 11-11 in the first, and a pretty entertaining period, Ken.
Yeah, it was. The Toros, I thought there was a little bit of a lull after that second penalty kill where we were hemmed in our own zone, but for the most part, it was a pretty good period of hockey. 22 shots on goal over 20 minutes means someone's generating some offense, even though the goalies did a good job of keeping it out. And Adams rang one off the crossbar as the horn sounded.
And the thing I liked about the Toros play in that period is they actually got some shots in the slot, which was something that we struggled with last night. And, Talbot had a shot in close that was a golden scoring chance, and Adams had the 2 in the slot that one of them he had a basically an open net and failed to score on that. So that's good that we're getting those chances. Now it's just time to bury those.
While we're talking about burying scoring chances, I had an interesting conversation with a member of the Minot hockey community earlier today, Thor Nelson. He and I were discussing goaltending. His son's a goaltender for the high school team, and I honestly believe, and feel free to tell me I'm wrong, 70% of the shots that go in, they're going in no matter who's in net. That you could take Pekka Rinne and put him behind the Toros tonight, and if it's a backdoor tap in, it doesn't matter who it is.
Yes.
And
it's those 30%.
It's those 30% that determine whether you're a good or a bad goaltender. So, last night, the Toros give up 5-2 into an empty net. I thought the 2 power play goals, there wasn't much Roble could have done. It's that one soft one
from the end line
that actually was from, below the goal line that you can't have. But in the end, I think as much as fans and everyone like to harp on a goaltender,
well, I mean, there's
the
definitely
goaltenders
more
can
to
only
it.
do so much.
I mean, we can make goaltenders look good. I don't think, not that I'm knocking Aberdeen's goaltending. I think they have great goaltenders, but there's no way. I mean, we've made them look good this year by our shots.
Yes.
And, I mean, if they were really that good, they would be undefeated this year.
Right. And that's the other end of the spectrum is the Toros have not scored a lot against Aberdeen. They haven't scored a lot overall in the season. But it's not inherently because they're seeing great goaltending. It's not, the numbers might be great, but these aren't guys who are standing on their head. These guys aren't unbeatable.
No, and that's for sure. And, one of the things we were talking about shot percentage and stuff like that, I think I'd like to see the actual stats on, where shots go in the most. I think players oftentimes shoot too high thinking that that's the ticket. I know we struggle with my son's youth hockey team yelling at him all the time is shoot the puck on the ice.
Yes.
You get the rebounds and stuff like that. And if you watch, I don't care what level it is, from squirts to the National Hockey League, if a guy gets a shot in the slot, rarely is it on the ice. It's always trying to pick corners up top because that's what's flashy.
It is, and that's, everyone talks about going bar down, and you know what?
To me, fire it in there,
get
a leg pad, and get a rebound.
I'd rather have 30 assists because I put the puck to the far side of the goaltender, and all he could do was kick it right into the slot.
You're talking about percentages. This is a game of percentages, so you have to make smart plays that the odds are that it'll turn into a positive result.
Yes. And there's nothing wrong with gambling. There's a good time to jump in and a bad. It's just whether or not you're making
is the reward worth the risk? And that's what we were talking about prior to the game tonight. And is, if the reward isn't great, then why take the risk?
If you're pinching in from the blue line to create a scoring chance, great. If you're pinching in from the blue line
to chip it in the corner,
then maybe just stay back and don't get beat.
Right?
But again, that's the kind of rookie mistakes we're seeing from what is a very young group.
Yeah.
That'll do it for the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. We'll be back after these messages with the start of period number 2.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMS EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
And welcome back into the Pepsi Center, where we're just about to start the second period between the Minot Minotauros and the Aberdeen Wings. We're knotted at zeros. Watching the officials talking to both captains. I'm not sure what that discussion is about. I did not think that period was chippy or anything at all, so that's interesting.
That does seem like a weird time to have that conversation.
I mean, I could see if there was a lot of chippiness or penalties or whatnot during the first period, but I thought it was a pretty mild first period. Just 3 calls, 2 against the Toros, 1 against Aberdeen.
Draw will be at center to start the second period of play. And that pops into the wing bench for a whistle. Draw will be in front of the wing bench. Controlled by the Wings, dumped into the Toro zone. Far side, Kangas. Kangas hit hard, Dahlimer tied up. Kangas one hand's ahead, Brady Dahl shot up and over. Touched ahead, Dahl. Dahl throws one on net, save made. Carried ahead by Strada, ahead. Fletcher looks into the middle, broken up by Enns. Enns banks ahead, Fletcher tied up with Kangas. Finds Dahl. Dahl working 1-on-2, tries a shot, it's blocked by Britt, but that stung him. Dahl hasn't looked out of place.
Not at all.
3 call up. He, of course, started the season in Fairbanks.
No, I've actually liked his play.
This is Dahlimer. Be interesting to see with the Toros injuries how long he gets to stay here. And if in that time he can earn himself a permanent spot.
Yeah, I've actually liked his play.
This is Kimball, shot gloved and held. Flyby by Dahlimer. Now Senard gets a piece of him. Dolly with a big smile on his face.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's what they do to us. Only I don't understand why they get away with slashes under a guy when he skates like that. But I think you do. I think you get in the goalie's face on every whistle.
Draw will be to the right of Vernon. Sladek controls, flips ahead. It was behind Burke, but he did well to glove down to the stick. He'll work on Kimball. Backhand try, blockered away. Rebound to the near side. Adams can't clear the zone. Kimball rips around to the far side. Muha tries to squeeze through a check and does. Miro ahead for Adams. Adams spins it into the middle. It was behind Loven, and now what's the call?
Kelly stepped up on it. I believe no, it wasn't Kelly. Dusick stepped up and hit Adams, and he's getting a penalty for it. And I disagree with this call because it was a good hit. Adams had the puck in his legs. He had just chipped it forward. And he calls a roughing on him. And I think.
But the Toros were gaining the line. That's why I was confused because Aberdeen never played the puck. The Toros had just gained the zone when the whistle went.
Yeah, good point. These guys are out of their league. If I'm Aberdeen's coaching staff, I'm ticked off because that is a textbook play.
It was a clean hit.
Textbook play, and he gets a roughing call.
And then the Toros had the puck when the whistle went, hence
these guys,
my confusion. This is Sawchuk, can't keep it. This is the Toros' second power play. Sokoli working short-handed, tries a shot. That's gobbled up by Lonkila. 18:01 left to go here in period number 2.
Well, it's a Toros' second power play of the night, and we hope we can set it up a little bit better than we did in our first one, which was a little bit disappointing of a power play.
Being set up at all would be set up better. Far side. Into the middle. Muha appeared to be offside. He was not. I thought he was in by a step when he caught that pass.
Yeah.
Am I imagining that or
no?
Okay.
No, you're not. I mean, those two calls are going our way, but still, it is frustrating because when they look that obvious.
Oh, I'm a hockey fan first. I want to see
good plays. And
yeah.
if the guy's offsides, he's offsides. If it wasn't a penalty, don't call a penalty.
This is Talbot.
Interesting power play for the Toros. Dahlimer, Kangas, and Talbot.
And that's rung up and out of play by the wings, so the draw should be in the offensive zone. The points are manned by Rosenbaum and Enns. 117 on the man advantage. Dahlimer to take it against Pitters. One back by Dahlimer. Gives to Talbot. Talbot looks across. Shot blocked to the far side. Dahlimer loses a battle along the wall to Sokoli, who sends it all the way down. Correction, that's Sladek, not Sokoli. Shots now 14-13 in favor of the Toros. This is Dahlimer. None have gone on in for either side. Dahlimer down the wall. They'll ring all the way around to the far corner. Enns pinches down to keep it alive. They work behind the net. It squirts free to Enns. 36 seconds on the power play as Enns walks to the middle. His shot was blocked, and it did leave the zone. Enns gets it back, gains the line. Colby Enns looking to bull his way to the front, puts one through the paint. No one was crashing. Back to the point, and Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum gives back to Talbot into the middle. Kangas up top. Rosenbaum walks to the middle. Shot! That one's fought off. It caught up in behind the net. Good keep by Rosenbaum. Looks across for Enns. Enns shot in front. Save made, and Dahlimer couldn't quite corral the
rebound. Good quick release by Enns on that. He got it and let it go right away, low and on net.
Toros gain the zone as the wings come full strength. Kelly. Rosenbaum in deep, working against him. Got buried. This is Loven. Lovin across the blue line to Earn. Earn shot in front, bouncing puck. Muha couldn't settle it down. Miro works it free. Lovin shot from a tough angle, goes in behind. Spencer Kimball down the wall. It'll end up in behind. Lovin can't stop. Sinard along to the near side and Noble. Noble banks ahead. Earn stepped in front of that, played it back for Lovin, but it's broken up and out of play for a whistle. 15:37 left to go in period number 2. Draw in neutral. Lance gets help from Green. Did the linesman just now, after 3 seconds run off the clock, realize that the puck hit him in the knee when he dropped it?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He drops it and he lets the play go for a few seconds and then, oh yeah, that hit my knee.
2 other guys had played the puck before he blew the whistle. This is Bagwell into the middle, taken away by the Toros. Koss looks to turn and burn the other way. Koss leaves off Green. Green into the middle. That missed everyone. Down the wall for Koss. Koss pinned up there.
Murphy went to the bench for Aberdeen, is in some discomfort. I'm not sure if it looks like a shoulder or an elbow or... Actually, I think he got one between the legs.
Out of the corner, Green tries to stuff it.
Good strong move by Green there.
And keeps it at the point, spins it down the wall. Green can't corral. They'll joust it along the wall. Koss plays it down low. This is Green. Green spinning off pressure, looks to leave for Koss. Koss for Lance. Lance sweeps around to the far side. There was no one at that point for the Toros. Up for Lance. Lance for Talbot. Talbot. Shot skips wide.
Good stick by Sawchuk there to hold off Noble.
Near side. Noble. Taken away by Lance. He can't clear. Noble has it poked away by Talbot. Strada spinning back to Britt. Britt along the blue line, far side, shot blocked by Belisle.
Just ice it.
And he chips it. They'll wave off the icing. That's an interesting wave off. They made that decision very early.
That should be icing. Just like that one.
And they won't wave this one off, and the Aberdeen bench is right to be angry about that. Draw will be to the right of Vernon. Controlled by the Toros. Rosenbaum with a long shot. It's in. Jake Rosenbaum with his first as a Toro.
And that one beats Vernon on the glove hand side up high. Now going back to what we looked at last night with goal scoring. Last night, both Toros goals were scored by defensemen, and that trend continues as Rosenbaum gets his first as a Toro. Assist on that one goes to Pavel as he wins the drawback.
That's his first as a Toro. Third of the season. Toros control off the draw. And just the 9th time this year the Toros have scored first in a game. In front, Dahlemer's shot. That goes just wide. He had room on the short side too. Kangas spins out of trouble, plays up top to Lincoln Earn. Earn, shot from the point. That one's gobbled up by Vernon. Interesting to see how the Toros play with a lead.
We saw it last Saturday night, but it seems like a long time ago, doesn't it, Ken?
I meant against Aberdeen. It feels like we haven't held a lead against Aberdeen. Yeah, we won 7-1 last Saturday.
And
played for a lead for most of Friday. But, yeah.
We might have to go back to last year for an Aberdeen lead.
I don't remember the breakdown on all the games. This one played out. Vendorf dumps it in. Guided around to the far side. Kept at the point by Spillum. Lovin. Carries ahead. Lovin. Nice move into the zone. Now he spins it in the middle. Backdoor play. It's in.
Muha with the goal, but boy, was that set up by a wonderful individual effort by Lovin as he escapes a check as he goes in over the blue line, pulls it back to himself, basically past the defender, and fires across ice to a wide open Muha as he buries it. And it's 2-0 Toros at the 12:24 mark of the second period, and that's a big goal, Ken.
And to show you just how attentive the officials are, they have that as 10 from 8. Timeout taken by Aberdeen. And Brad, I wanted to see how this group would play once they got a lead on Aberdeen. And that first goal seems to have given them a bit of confidence. That second one definitely should.
Well, that's our first goal by a forward this weekend, so that's another thing to build on, and let's keep this ball rolling. Going into tonight, Muha was ranked 9th in the North American League with 25 points. That'll move him up with his 26th point of the year.
I believe Miro was second in goals as well. Bouncing one on net, Vernon covers. I like what I'm seeing here from the Toros' new defenseman, Jake Rosenbaum. He gathered everyone together before this draw and set something up. Yeah, I like that he's not afraid to lead right away after getting here as the most veteran player on the roster.
And that's what we brought him in for. And, with guys like him and Riker Cole, who's out with an injury this weekend, and that'll help our young team with bringing in some guys with a lot of junior hockey experience.
Mamis carries ahead, gains the line, looks into the middle. It's broken up by McGinnis. I started to look down. I keep forgetting he's wearing a bubble as that's backhanded on net. And held.
Was looking to pass it over there, and it deflected off an Aberdeen defender's stick and right in on Vernon.
I keep thinking, I see the 16, I go to say McGinnis, and I see the bubble, and I go, wait, that's not McGinnis.
Yeah. It's funny how we get used to seeing certain things.
You watch the team enough, and you can recognize the guys without even having to look at the jersey number, just their posture.
By how they skate,
the way they carry themselves on the ice. And one of the dead giveaways is cage, bubble, or visor. This is Strada into the middle. Lonkala fought it off.
Well, that's a big time save there. As Strada made a great move and fired a backhand pass across to Fletcher, and Fletcher shot. Lonkala was able to get back and get a leg pad on that and kick it up into the net above the glass.
Draw will be to Lonkala's right. Controlled by the Toros. Pavel banks in behind. Kimball tries Belisle. Belisle ahead for Talbot. Talbot can't catch it cleanly. Pavel on his horse. Pokes at it. Talbot can't get that one either. And then just buries Strada, much to the delight of the fans in the front row.
much to the delight of the fans in the whole arena.
This is Belial. Perhaps a radio voice or two as well. This is Pavel. Dumped down. Far side Fletcher. Ahead for Strada. Strada carries over the red and the blue. Strada works wide, watched by Earn. Around behind goes Strada. Now he's up top, Logan Britt. Britt puts one wide. Taking over Belial. Belial into the zone, hits the brakes, throws it deep.
You know, going back to the Strada thing, if we liked him, then he's not any good. So I guess he can take that as a compliment.
Yes. Yeah. What's fun, I do enjoy watching him play when I'm not watching him play against the Toros.
He's a dynamic little forward. He's fun to watch. But, you know, when you're playing against him, you don't like him.
Yeah. Well, we watched Aberdeen at the Showcase a few times, and I enjoyed watching him play. It's just can't stand watching him play against the Toros. This is Sawchuk. He's bumped off the puck. Wings control up at the point. It's Cook. Shot blocked. Bouncing puck in the slot. Kangas can't corral. Burke tries his shot. That goes up and over. Sladek's the first to this. Throws one on net. Save made. Rebound covered as there were Wings lurking.
Pretty good pushback by Aberdeen after the second goal. We are at the midway point, Canada. The Toros have a 2-0 lead. This is one where we need to button down now and really set this one and get another one and kind of push this to a no return for Aberdeen. This could be a pivotal point and a pivotal 2 points in the season.
Glass and ahead for Loven. Loven's got Miro with him, gives the pass there, right back to Loven. Loven stood up and the puck freed up. Muha over skates and the puck poked free. Burke ahead. This one rolled in. Rosenbaum back on it. Rosenbaum having trouble. Loven's there as well. Bats it ahead, not out. Kept at the point. Weigel winds, fires. It's blocked in front by traffic. McGinnis wins that battle. McGinnis leaves it. Loven's there. Tries the far side, and Muha, who lets it roll. It's out to neutral ice, and Adams will be the first to this. Pokes it behind the defender, looks to chase it down. They come together hard in the corner. Wings player looking for a call. He's not going to get it. In front, Loven. Loven walks in. Save made by...
Loven just took a big elbow and a hit from Solo. I think that's Spillum. He was ticked off at the hit that Adams put on him.
Hitters working down low. Hitters out from behind. Shot save made Lonkala. Played around to the near side. Adams and Weigel come together. And that's going to be a slash as Adams chopped down on Weigel's stick and it broke.
It didn't even break. He
didn't even break. He just dropped it.
Can't hit a stick. He can't get his stick though.
If the stick doesn't break, you just got to be stronger.
You got to hit him in the leg. They don't call that. But anytime you take a slash, so that's a frustrating penalty and one like we were talking about in the first period, that it's one that you can't take.
So the Toros back to the kill. Sinard down the wall. In front, quick tip.
Good stick by Kimball there.
Wings control though. Sinard comes to the near side. Pitters back up top. Sinard. Far side. That pass was off the mark. Pavel plays ahead, not out. Kept in. Pitters walks in. Wires gloved and held by Lonkala.
Oof, I did not see what happened there.
I think Lincoln Earn got the better of someone.
Two guys went down. Sawchuk and Enns are out for defense for the Toros, and Belial and Pavel are out for the Toros on the front end to kill the remaining minute 35 off.
Sinard holds. Tries off to the far side. Back up top, Sinard leaves for Pitters. Back to Sinard. Sinard holding, leaves back Pitters. Pitters flubs it down into the corner for Sicoli. Sicoli. Make that Sladek. Up top, Sinard. Sinard shot. That goes wide. Fletcher finds it on the far side half. Touches down low. Sladek. Out of the corner. Up top Fletcher. Fletcher back to Sinnard. Comes back, Pitters into the middle. Quick shot. That one's blocked by Sladek. Otherwise, I think it was ticketed top shelf. Backdoor play. That missed Pitters. Pavel hurries. His diving poke does not work. Puck back ahead, and Pavel able to send it down.
Good battle in there. Oh, he gave the best to Sinnard on the way off, too.
Did he? I missed it behind the play.
He gave him a good one on the way back, and Sinnard didn't like it.
Far side, Kangas applying pressure, but the Wings get out. Strada carries over the red, forced wide by Strada, poked at the line. And now Strada, that was barely back on side, but I think it was. Tip play, it's in. Strada.
Oh, good pass there by Bendorf, and Strada's right cutting through the slot and tips it up over the stick hand side of Lonkala, and we're 2-1. It's a power play goal for the Aberdeen Wings.
The third of the weekend. That was a fantastic tip by Joey Strada.
Very good play.
I'm sure if he were wearing cream and cardinal, he'd be a fan favorite. But he wears the visiting colors.
Well, the only thing I didn't on this weekend that I didn't like about him was the dive last night. Beyond that, he's a top-notch player.
He is. This is Loven. His shot's blocked.
I don't like it when any hockey player dives. I think it's a disgrace to the sport. That's not how hockey is.
Rosenbaum pinched down to try and keep that alive, and now it's out. Sladek gains the line. He's got Burke with him. He's forced to turn, though, by Miro. McGinnis trying to step in, pokes that free, but it works free to Sladek. Shot gobbled up by Lonkala. And that dive you're talking about, it wasn't just a normal dive. There was no one near him. He just launched himself into the wall.
He jumped into the boards and then laid there and looked at the referee, and
the nearest Toro was 2 feet away.
It was a bad one. You know, looking at this, we're 2-1 here with 6 minutes to go in the second. Lonkala in net tonight, and you know he's 0-2 against Aberdeen with about .839 save percentage against the Wings this year, and I think Lonkala's looked pretty good so far tonight.
He has.
It's good to see him rebound after that.
Some of that save percentage is having to wear that 7-1 loss.
Yeah, that was a tough night for everybody. Ooh, Lance just took a high stick from Strada in the face.
Far side. This is Koss.
Yeah, Strada just slashed Lance in the face.
That's one thing. I know some guys are under 18, but I think this league, even if you're under 18, if you're playing junior hockey,
no mask.
Yes, wear a visor, unless you're injured.
And you have to prove that.
Kangas won't be cleared to go back to a visor for, I believe, another month. And McGinnis
will probably wear a visor next week.
Depending on when he's cleared. This is Talbot. In fact, I understand Pavel's going to go. I understand there was some argument on the bench yesterday.
They got to take an Aberdeen guy here, too, because he elbowed Pavel. Yeah, they are, too. But you got to get out of the referee circle. You can't be in there. But he elbowed Pavel as he went by.
But what I'm saying is there was an argument on the bench as far as even getting McGinnis to wear the bubble before he'd go back in.
Well, I like that about hockey players.
Yeah. Apparently it got pretty heated. But Jess Rundell, the fabulous trainer provided by Trinity Sports Medicine, she's going to win those arguments. That's her job, to win those arguments.
Yeah, so we're going to go 4-on-4 here. I think they're calling the same thing as they did last night. They're calling the Aberdeen skater. It looks like
the hook in the hold, probably?
Yeah, actually I think they went with an unsportsmanlike, but I think it's the same thing. But they're going to go 4-on-4. But they leave out the elbow that he gave Pavel before. What?
There's apparently a pretty good divot. And they're going to have the ice crew come out and fix it. So we'll take a quick break here while ice maintenance gets done. Be back with more of the second period after these messages.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Hi, Scott Cattell here. Fall is just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway. And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 1st Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. Apologize for snipping the end of the Jerry's ad there, but the Mesa Ice crew did fantastic work, and we're back a little quicker than we thought we'd be. This is Enns dumping one in, glove down by Vernon. Adams can't swoop in. Far side. Pitters cuts to the middle. Backhand try goes wide. Swept around to the far point. Back up top. Long shot gloved and held by Alonkala. 4:38 left to go. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Talbot puts Pitters in a headlock. That's the other problem I have with the guys who wear cages and bubbles. I don't know if Pitters is, I don't have their ages in front of me if he's mandated or not, but.
You trying to bait me tonight, Ken, to get me fired up here?
If you wear a cage or a bubble and you start something after a whistle.
Pitters is a 99.
If you're wearing a cage or a bubble and you start something after the whistle, your night's over. You can't fight, so cut it out. Go back to the bench.
We've watched it for years in Bismarck where they got half the team wearing them. They had players that would wear a half shield and then change when they played Minot to a full cage. I don't get it.
This is carried ahead by Rosenbaum after he does well to elude Strada behind the Toro net. Rosenbaum leads the Toros into the zone, chips it deep, looks to chase after it. Vernon unsure what to do with it. Eventually gave it up to the near side. Strada. Watched by Miro, but it's ahead to Britt. Logan Britt. Crystal Lake, Illinois native plays ahead to Noble. Noble tries to stuff it short side. Samu had that shut down. Still 4-on-4 for 40 more seconds. Miro lost it to Strada. And that was offside.
Say, Ken, I wonder, and maybe you won't know this, but I see a lot of kids running around with maroon T-shirts on tonight. Toros T-shirts. Do you know what that's all about?
It is the Ag Appreciation Weekend. Dakota Agronomy, United Agronomy, Gooseneck Implement, and Western Agency went in and they bought T-shirts for all of the people who have tickets through that. And now a delayed call coming on the Toros as Vernon makes his way to the bench. Spillum Now Earn lost his stick. Meanwhile, it's ahead Sicoli. Sicoli into the middle. Spillum shot it wide. In behind. In front. And that's Earn who is able to get the handle. And
that's good to see because a lot of these kids are going to go home with Toro shirts tonight.
Yes.
That's going to make their night, and it's going to bring them back too. And that's wonderful for them to do that.
That's fun. Researching a little bit, not being a North Dakota native, I didn't realize how active North Dakota farms are.
Oh, absolutely. It's
20,
huge.
22 different crops. This state
What
is
are
in
they
the top
doing?
10 in production.
Earn's going up.
They're taking Earn off. A spearing call. And I think he's done for the night. 5-minute major and misconduct, I would imagine.
I didn't even see it. Oh, that's ill-advised. So now what's Aberdeen's?
So Earn gets a 5 in a game for spearing. The Toros will be shorthanded for the rest of this period. And then some. And this already deadly power play can score as many times as they want on this next 5 minute. And the Toros will remain shorthanded. It starts as a 4-on-3.
I didn't see it, but Coach Murray's not happy. I just saw him make a gesture to the...
Shot save made, rebound loose. Loven finds it and sends it all the way down. And it finds Pavel coming out of the box. Andre Pavel in alone. And he can't stuff it on the backhand. What
Almost.
a fantastic opportunity for the Toros.
Good awareness by Loven to bank it like that off the boards.
This is Sinard. Up top, Sinard. Shot gloved and held by Lonkala. And Pavel with a fantastic move, just couldn't quite tuck it.
I noticed that going through the stats today, the Aberdeen Wings have actually allowed 6 shorthanded goals this year. That's a lot.
It is.
Let me just double check, but I believe that's a league leading 6. Oh, excuse me, one team has 7. Northeast Generals have allowed 7 shorthanded goals. Aberdeen alone in second with 6 shorthanded goals allowed.
This is Britt. Feeds Strata. That takes some of the sting out of having such a strong power play. They got their 29th on the power play already. Strata carries into the zone. Plays up top. Britt, long shot, save made nicely through traffic. Rosenbaum loses that battle. This is Noble. Noble working behind, comes in front for Strata. Strata looking back door, tip in front, loose puck.
Good kick by Lonkala there.
Britt up top. Leaves off far side. Bendorf back up top. Britt to Strata. Strata drops below the goal line. Britt backdoor play, and Bendorf didn't finish.
Oh, there's a hook.
So much so that the Aberdeen player lost.
And they get a goal off of it. And Coach Murray is totally upset now, as Koss was yanked from behind and pulled down, and the play comes around and turns into a goal, and we're tied at the 147 mark. I give up, Ken.
And the worst part is the Wings are still on the power play for 3:17, as it was a spearing major.
Look at
Marty
he hides,
Murray.
and the official hides in the corner.
Marty
he won't
Murray
even go near.
gesturing the
Will
hook.
not even go near. He's pointing to the face-off circle. Wow.
This is as hot as I've seen Marty at an official.
This is a joke. He hides.
I will say that is what we've been asking for those for the
but they don't consistently do that though.
Yeah.
Because if that's Lane Suddaby over there whipping stuff and making a show, he'll go over there.
The Wings ice this, and the Toros win the race. Laird hasn't even crossed over to that half of the ice.
And he's gonna.
As he does, he gives Marty Murray his back.
And Marty wasn't even saying anything. Well, what looked like a great second period for the Toros is we're deadlocked now.
Fletcher starts up ice. Sicoli rolls it down low. Toros take it away and send it all the way down. Sinnard. Pitters carries ahead. Gains the line. Pitters. Around behind, watched by Enns. Ooh, Enns lost an edge and went down to the wall awkwardly. Appears to be okay. Back up top, Fletcher. Sinnard. Plays for Pitters. Back to Sinnard. Across for Pitters. Wires. Tip off the post. Rebound loose. Goal judge turned the goal light on, and the referee blew the whistle. Now they'll convene. And no offense to your father-in-law here, but how many goals have they not even bothered to address the goal judge?
They never addressed the goal judge, but now
if they give this goal.
Now they stop play for the goal judge? They never even talked to the goal judge ever. Now what are they doing? Why are they calling the guy that was out at the red line? Let's call the linesman that was out on the far blue line.
And they have yet to go talk to Craig.
No, they don't talk to the goal judge.
They have yet to go talk to Craig.
But they won't. They never go with what the goal judge says. So if this truly did go in, which is tough to tell from our vantage point.
And now they are going to go ask Craig. As they disappear down the tunnel. And they'll say no goal. I'll be curious what Craig said.
Well, here's the deal. Why blow the whistle until after the play is dead?
Yes.
Then you go consult.
Aberdeen has a very good gripe as they had some room and it looked like they may have had a goal there.
Then you go consult after the next whistle.
It looked like they had another scoring chance developing as the referee blew the whistle. This is Britt to Strada. Noble tried to hammer that one towards the front of the net.
Shanked it.
Meanwhile, Strada works behind. And it's flipped all the way down. And the horn sounds to end the period. So we'll go in to the locker room. Even at 2. We'll be back with the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to IRETapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ledegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena.
Well, we're deadlocked at 2. Good game so far with Aberdeen 2, Toros 2, both or actually both goals for both teams scored in that second period.
Yeah, and I thought it was a good timeout by the Aberdeen bench after the Toros got those two quick ones.
Well, it sure changed the momentum. I mean, the Toros are really on a roll there, and that did slow it up, and then a few penalties back and forth, and all of a sudden we're deadlocked at 2.
I'll be honest, I didn't see the spear by Ern. It doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I didn't see it either.
It was certainly off the puck.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
But turning back after that, the Toros get the 5-minute major and the long kill. It starts a 4-on-3, then becomes 5-on-4. A great play by Loven to set up Pavel on a breakaway. Unfortunately, he can't convert, and then you come back the other way, and Austin Koss gets hooked in the corner.
Well, he gets hauled down, and
it wasn't a subtle hook.
No, and he gets hauled down, and the play turns over. It comes up to the Aberdeen point, gets fired down low, and results in a goal. The no call directly results in a goal, which ties this game up and sure changes the way this game's going.
Kosser was taken down so bad he had yet to completely get up and rejoin the play before the puck's in the net.
Yeah.
And that's
why the Toros bench was so upset, and we were so upset.
And, we've talked about it before, that the officials talk to the coaches too much.
Yeah, I've always said don't go talk to them.
But
now
it's one thing to not talk to them during play. But at the end of the period, when the coach stands out and wants an explanation, then I have no problem.
Them.
At least go over there.
I'm all for them not going to the bench during play.
Yes. It's the fans' time. It's keep the game moving.
Yes.
But at the end of the period,
you owe them an explanation.
When it's a call that egregious.
One of the things that frustrates me when we talk about officiating is, we're told this is a league of development. And we develop our players, and we develop officials.
Yeah.
Well, if players don't develop and are costing their team and making poor decisions on the ice, they are either cut or traded.
Yes.
If an official does, what is the repercussions? I know it's developmental for them, and I don't expect perfect. It's a tough job.
Yes.
But when we see inconsistencies and things like we've seen over the past 7 years of doing this, of watching junior hockey in Minot, what happens to them? It's a league of development, but there's no repercussions. That's what happens.
Well, it's not just that, but it's a league of development, and unfortunately it means that the very good officials aren't in this league for very long. I'm not saying that not all the officials are bad, but the guys who we've had who have been good, I can think of a guy 2-3 years ago who was in this league, Ian McCambridge. He did his first NHL game this year as a linesman. He was a young official who was very good, and he moved up very quickly. Unfortunately, that means that the guys who get left behind are probably they've risen to the highest level they can possibly work, and a lot of times that actually means that they've gotten to a certain point and they're probably a level higher than they should be.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, what recourse has happened? Oh boy. Now we have.
This is Zamboni problem. Uh-oh.
That's the backup Zamboni. That's not our normal Zamboni.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually, now that I think about it. They had that ice maintenance break. I wouldn't be shocked if they're cutting a little more.
Oh, yeah.
And if he's just dumping the slush.
Maybe they're cutting it a little deeper so we get a little.
That's actually exactly what he did. I can see in the Zam room, he pulled right up to the pit.
And I'm all for that, but not to change the topic.
Yes, sorry.
We've seen Zamboni issues in other arenas that have caused a night in Brookings earlier this year. A Zamboni issue forced them to move their game to the other rink.
Yes, and fans may remember 2 years ago, about this time of year, I believe it was Thanksgiving weekend in Austin.
We didn't get started till like 10
Saturday night,
10 o'clock at night.
It wasn't quite that late. I think it was supposed to be a 7:05 start there, and it ended up being about an 8:30 start.
Okay.
And I remember it wasn't too late because my friends from Chicago were just about. Austin's only 5 hours north of Chicago, so I had some friends drive up for the Thanksgiving weekend, hang out with me there, and they were just getting ready to get back on the road and go and say, you know what, it's the Saturday night game.
Good luck.
Good luck. Like we don't know when this is going to start. We were here to see you. It's not like they can hang out and talk during the game anyways.
Yeah.
So they were just about ready to get on the road, and then finally they decided to drop the puck. But I suppose we should probably take a look at the scoring in this one. Shots on goal, 27-24 in favor of the Wings. That's a lot. That's almost the full shot totals from last night.
Yeah, we were at 11-11 after one, and Minot put 13 in that period, and Aberdeen with 16. So, yeah, high shot totals tonight.
Goals in that one in the period. All the goals in this game came in that period. Rosenbaum at 6:25, Muha at 7:36. That made it 2-0 Toros. But Strada at 12:55 and Noble at 18:13, both of those on the power play, made it an even 2-2. Brad, you want to take us around scores from the rest of the league?
Yes, let's take a look around the North American League. Philadelphia over Northeast 7-2 final on that one. New Jersey upended by Johnstown tonight 4-3. That one just went final. Springfield helped out the Toros tonight as they beat the Wilderness 5-2. Janesville helped out the Toros also with a 2-1 win over Brookings. The Minnesota Magicians double up the Cooley Region Chill with a 6-3. Also final in Amarillo as they beat Topeka 3-2. Shreveport Corpus tied 1-1 with 5 minutes to go. Down in the capital city in a Central Division battle, Bismarck up on Austin 5-4 at the midway point of the third period. Tie ends with a hat trick in that one so far. Odessa and Lone Star just about to start the third. Lone Star up 3-1 in that one. Kenai and Fairbanks late tonight. And right now in the Magic City, we're tied 2-2 between Aberdeen and the Toros.
All right, well, we're going to take a commercial break here and be back with more on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages.
Hi, Scott Cattell here. Fall is just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway. And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 1st Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332 and tell him Scott sent you.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up!
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, and the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We've been thinking, a championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Property Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to IRETapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. it's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line to that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ledegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health. Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Welcome back inside Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena. It's been 24 hours, and we're pretty much right where we were last night. 2-2 entering the third period. Toros and Wings. Toros hoping for a better result, but it starts with a steep hill to climb. 90 seconds of power play time for the Wings, and it's a major, so theoretically they could score more than once.
We can hope that doesn't happen. Adams over to serve. I think it's best that the Toros just make sure we stay composed here and kill off this final 30 and then go to work.
Marty Murray wearing contacts.
It throws me off tonight. I know.
All night.
I was going to say something
and
to
I
him.
just realized it. He's wearing his contact. He must have put him back in to play in that alumni game, the Brandon Wheat Kings versus the Montreal Canadiens on Thursday night.
I forgot to ask him if he was sore.
Said he had a highlight reel goal. No video, though.
No. I had a lot of them, too, and there was no video.
The Montreal Canadiens alum won that 11-8.
Well, Marty was a heck of a hockey player, and in Brandon, boy, did he light it up for the Wheat Kings and went on to have a real good NHL career.
This is the Wings starting up the far side.
And I've skated against them in senior men's, and it's not fun.
This is Sladek. They set it up. 3 across the blue line, 2 down low. Kind of a weird formation, and now Sladek, a defenseman, goes to the front of the net.
It's like a football play.
Shot on, save made. 2 Wings run into each other. It's Pitters. The Wings set it up. This is Pitters. Shot blocked by Green. Wings control. This is Sinard. Ahead.
The Toros have killed it off.
So the Toros come full strength, and that is whistled offside.
Well, that's a good way to start the period and kill that minute 30 off, and now we can go to work 5-on-5. Let's hope it stays 5-on-5 for a while.
Draw in front of the Toro bench. How about that score in Bismarck?
I just looked. It was 5-4 a minute ago when I looked during the period break, and it explodes to an 8-5 Bruins lead over the Bobcats, and that happened in a matter of 2 minutes.
2.5 minute span. Cholak, Shields, and Kothenbuthel.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to watch the highlights of that. I can't imagine. And that was in Bismarck.
I would love to see Lane Sedevy's reaction.
And I want to listen to Teeple.
Yes. Big collision at the wing blue line. Flicked ahead. Bouncing puck. Murphy finds it. Loven one-hands it ahead. Muha doesn't get there, and the Wings send it into their bench, and the whistle goes.
Slow start to the period here. A lot of whistles. And
well, there's our answer.
What does it say?
Minor delay in Bismarck as it was raining stick from the Bobcat bench.
Are you
is
kidding
your response.
me? That's his second time this year.
As there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sticks that I can see.
And a couple buckets. That's the second time this year that he's littered the ice with various items from the bench, and that should be a 20-game suspension for silliness like that.
Near side. Played ahead. Big collision, and the puck rolls back into the Toro zone. Kimball's back on it. This is Sawchuk. Toros are going to finish this game also without down one defenseman.
Yeah, that's a ticky-tack hook they're calling on Aberdeen here. Holy cow. And the Toros will go to the power play as Fletcher's going to go for a hook, it looks like.
This is a big one. Chance to get a lead back.
Yep, it will be Fletcher for the hook. Toros will go to the power play, a power play that they have failed to score on tonight. They are 0 for 2. Dahlimer, Talbot, and Kangas out for the Toros on the power play. Enns and Rosenbaum on defense.
Good keep by Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum winds, fires, gloved and held by Vernon.
You know, we haven't talked about Vernon. Vernon is the son of a longtime National Hockey League goalie, Mike Vernon. Won a cup in Calgary and won a cup in Detroit. Interesting to see their players that we used to watch and cheer for's kids playing hockey now.
We've seen a few come through.
Oh, yeah. Saw Paul Coffey's kid play for Topeka earlier this year.
And Wilson Housley.
Wes Wall's son, Kelvin, played here in Minot, worked for me. Great kid.
The Wings clear this down. Rosenbaum holds behind the Toro net. Now they'll start up the middle. Rosenbaum to Talbot. Talbot with a nice move around Sokoli. Talbot gains the line. Has it taken away by Sinard. Banked ahead, not out. Good keep by McGinnis. Down the wall. That missed Dahlimer. Dusick on it, and he'll flip up the middle, and that gets past the Toros' defense. 117 on the man advantage. It's ahead for Dahlimer. Dahlimer Spins off pressure. Dahlimer beats a pair of wings. Now he gains the line. Rolls it deep, does Dahlimer, as the rest of the Toros were changing. What happened there in front of the...
Just blew a tire in front of the bench and fell.
That's the worst place
he
to have that happen.
He just got heckled all the way back.
Lonkala plays it across for Adams. Adams into the middle. That was a dangerous pass as Lonkala was slow getting back to his net. Sawchuk forced to turn. 42 seconds left on the Toro power play. Sawchuk starts up ice. Finds Adams. Adams into the zone. Rings it around to the far side, and Miro. Muha touches back to Sawchuk. Sawchuk back down the wall. Adams tried to touch it to the front. Gets help from Muha. Muha's bumped off the puck. It lays free, and Pitters is the first to find it. This Toro power play has been disappointing all night, Brad.
I think it misses Riker Cole. I like what he had brought to the power play the last couple weeks, and just in his composure in gaining that zone and holding the puck down in the corner and allowing the team to set up.
And fakes the dump in and then lost it as he gained the line.
Our entry is atrocious.
So the Wings kill it off. Rosenbaum spins off a check and plays ahead to Green. Green mishandles. Noble takes it away. Feeds Fletcher. Fletcher on the near side. Walks in. Wires. Blocker save. Rebound up into Strada's neck. He's able to get it down to the ice, and the Wings will set up. They come across Dusek.
Look at him holding our player.
Dusek.
He's going to get called, too. Strada's going to get a holding as he was holding Kimball and with his legs. And I was watching it and watching it, and I'm like, man, is he going to get called for this? And I saw a lot of the fans up above just very animated.
This will be an interesting 2 minutes, as I imagine Strada is going to hear quite a bit from the Minot fans.
Oh, they are going to give it to him big time, especially on one like that.
It'll be Lovin, Miro, Adams, Enns, and Sawchuk. The Wings win the draw and send it all the way down. I think Strada sprayed the glass with water behind the penalty box.
Yeah, he did.
Toros up the ice. It's chipped deep. Adams looks to keep it moving. Lovin mishandles. Bouncing puck in behind. Delayed call coming, and it's going to be on the Toros. Lovin. And that'll do it for the Toros power play before it even really gets going.
Well, now they've evened it up.
Draw will be to the left of Lonkala. Four on four for the next minute 35. Sawchuk ahead for Adams. Enns rolls it deep, far side. Lance can't stop. Wings will go the other way.
Oh.
They've got a man breaking. The pass missed him. It was Sicoli, and Enns wins the race for icing.
That's an important icing right there.
Draw will be to the left of Vernon. 1:16 left in the 4-on-4. Actually, they'll move the draw to the right.
Lance, Adams, Enns, and Sawchuk out for the Toros.
.50 draw, eventually controlled by Logan Britt. This is Britt, carries into the zone. Sawchuk poking for it, Burke. Enns needs to be careful not to get called for that hook. Puck thrown to the near side, Lance. Swept around to the far side and Enns. Muscled out to neutral ice, not much farther.
Kimball out for ends. Muha out for Adams.
Murphy rolled that deep. Kimball saw Chuck ahead. Muha. Miro works into the zone. 22 seconds left in the 4-on-4 as Murphy takes over for the Wings. Speeds up the far side. Murphy stood up. Dahlemer's lost his stick. Puck kicked free. Shot fought off by Lonkala. Spillum gives to Bendorf. Wings come full strength and Strata straight out of the box into the power play.
23 seconds.
Good job by the Toros to pick him up. Back across the play, far side, it's Weigel. Comes back to Strata. Strata sauces up top. Shot blocked in front by Kimball. Thrown into the middle, broken up by Rosenbaum. Toros come full strength. Lovin's released from the box. Can't quite find that puck. Bendorf plays back to the safety of his own zone, and Kelly. Strata comes over to Noble. Noble poked at. This is McGinnis. Big hit on Talbot by Noble, but the Toros get it and go. This is Lovin working 1-on-2. He's forced to turn. McGinnis. Ahead, Talbot. Talbot softly for Belisle. Belisle chips cross corner. An awkward carom on that.
Bounce, it checked up like a golf ball.
Yeah. Drop back down low for Pavel. Pavel with a big hit on the near side.
Against Kelly, too. The big captain from the Toros is used to laying hits like that, not receiving them.
This is McGinnis. Shot, save made, rebound given.
There
in front. It's in. Talbot.
Boy, Pavel made a great play going to the net. Created a distraction there. Puck comes around. Pavel gets it, fires it out to Talbot, and Talbot beats Vernon on the glove hand side, and the Toros take the lead 3-2.
That is a huge goal for Talbot. He's been fighting it a bit lately.
Yeah, he really has.
You can see it was getting to him in his body language. Hopefully the monkey now off his back, as he has goals on consecutive Saturdays.
Oh, that's a big lead, and the crowd's going wild here at the Pepsi Center.
This is dumped in. Rosenbaum turned over, bouncing puck, kicks free. Green finds it. He's got Koss with him. 2-on-2 as they hit the line. Green works wide. Thrown in front off the mask. Lance can't quite get to it and pull the trigger. Bendorf forced to turn by Green. Great hustle there by the Toro forward. That's chipped up into the Toro bench. 10:44 to play in period number 3. And the Toros have a 1-goal lead. You said it, though. The drive to the net by Pavel really freed up the space for Talbot. This is carried ahead. They
Boy,
dig along the wall.
Rosenbaum's been composed on defense tonight and made some strong defensive plays for us.
Also opened the scoring. And this is Kelly dumping it down. Rosenbaum just keeps the puck moving. Near side. Mamis plays to the far side. Brady Dahl getting a shift with the Toros ahead. Puck in behind. Dahlemer comes across. Kangas. It's actually caught in his skate. I've never seen that before. Everyone on the ice is laughing. I've watched a lot of hockey in my life. I've never seen that. Have you ever seen that before, Brett?
I think I have one other time, but it's It's not your everyday thing you see.
The pass comes from the far wall, and it just gets caught between the boot and the blade.
And actually the funniest part was watching Kangas's reaction because he knew the puck should be right there, but he just
couldn't find it. This is Sladek. Shots blocked. In behind, pass to the front's blocked off by Kimball. We talked about it all weekend. Spencer Kimball really coming into his own of late.
He's played really well.
Burke tries to walk in. It's broken up. Bouncing puck. Banked back to the point. Down low. This is Burke. Played up high slot. Spillum shot gloved and held by Lonkala. As we hit 540 seconds left to go in regulation.
9 minutes for normal people, Ken.
For the not as math inclined. 9 minutes exactly left to go.
Shots 32-28 in favor of the Wings. But thank goodness the scoreboard's the other way, 3-2 Toros.
It is. The Toros can hold on. It will be a much more fun skate with the Toros than the last one.
Yeah, the last one was bad.
Quick shot off the draw by Strada was blocked up and over. The Wings player was all over Rosenbaum. Now they dig along the wall. Toros bench wanted a call. This is Weigel. Shot, gloved. No, not held through traffic. And eventually kicked to the wall. Belisle pushing ahead. It's in deep. This is off to the far wall. Strada starting up ice, the Wings. Weigel, shot gloved and held by Lonkala. No rebound given. And a nice job by Sawchuk to keep Fletcher from even getting to Lonkala.
I like this line tonight. Belisle, Pavel, and Talbot. I think they've done a good job tonight on that fourth line.
And you know, I talked about Talbot was fighting it for a bit. Just the look on his face as that rush was going up ice looked like a totally different player than the one we've seen for the last 2 months.
I don't know if you noticed it, Ken, when they were going off there, Strada gave Pavel a little, well, it wasn't little, it was like a spear-type slash right at the bench, and even Coach Murray responded, which is something you hardly ever see.
Strada shouldn't have been playing last night.
Why is that?
He was originally given a misconduct with zeros on the clock against Bismarck.
Okay, so the league doesn't even follow that then?
Quick shot, save made, rebound, put up off the glass. The video, you can't see what it was for.
Doesn't matter. If he was given it, he was given it, right?
But the official forgot to put it. It was on the scorebook, or in league stat. It was given to the score box, but the official forgot to put it in his post-game report.
So he didn't do his job. Another official error.
Because there was no video of the incident, shot on, save made.
It's one thing after another with this.
Because there was no video of the incident, the league decided to allow him to play.
Wow.
Because this box score did not match the official report.
So is that official suspended then?
I have no idea.
Shouldn't he be?
You would think.
Bet you he's probably officiating in Bismarck tonight.
This
Maybe that's why the sticks are all over the ice.
This is Kimball ahead. That split a pair of Toros. It won't go for icing, though, so Spillum has to play. 6:50 left to go. This is Dahlemer. Back to Sawchuk. Sawchuk. McGinnis. McGinnis chips into the near corner. 6.5 to play. Dusick and Dahl. This is Lovin. Lovin kicks down the wall. Lovin to the side of the net. Kangas. Kangas delays. Gets taken down by Dusick. Pass comes across. It's off the mark. Fletcher. Sinar dumps it in. Lonkala fails to stop. Now Strada and Sawchuk joust. The duo go down. Thrown along the near side. Lovin just got an elbow to the jaw from Fletcher. Adams Works along the wall against Noble. Strada digs it out. McGinnis steps into him. Adams finds it, and he'll clear the zone. Adams flips it into the zone, but it's taken over by the Wings. Sinnard, pressure, throws to the far wall. It's out to neutral ice, but Enns is on it for the Toros. Ahead, that missed Mooch, and it goes for icing.
5:29 to go in the third period. Toros lead 3-2. Well, it's going to be an interesting final 5 minutes here, isn't it, Ken?
It certainly is. I like the Toros' chances if it stays 5-on-5.
Yeah.
Whether or not it stays 5-on-5 is anybody's guess.
I'm a little upset with you tonight, Ken. You keep bringing up stuff to get me fired up. You didn't need to bring up the Strada thing. Stuff like that irritates me, though, because, I mean, if he did it, he did it. He shouldn't be playing.
This is banked back to the point. Kelly, shot through traffic, blocked in front, lays loose. Good stick by Colby Enns. And now Adams hacks at the length. Won't go far enough for icing, so Kelly has to play. Ooh. He leaves it. Mooch is there. Muha finds it. Miro.
Hey, they're going to get him.
And the Toros will go to the power play.
Pitters is going to go on a hook.
So Pitters will go. So the draw in the offensive zone. Toros to the power play with a chance to find an insurance goal with 5 minutes left to play. But the Wings win the draw and clear it. They dig on the far wall. How aggressive will the Wings kill be here, trailing by 1? I think it would be a little early to be going for the shorty beyond your normal shorthanded effort.
Yeah, I think you just play it normal. The Toros haven't shown anything on the power play this weekend at all, so.
Tonight's attendance, by the way, 1,581. Far side.
So another good night for the Toros.
This is Dollimer, leaves off far side. Drop down low to Kangas. Kangas back to Talbot. Talbot delays. Taken into the wall. The puck taken away and cleared. Down on it are the Toros. Sawchuk. He'll start the Toros up. 45 left on the power play as Sawchuk moves up ice. Gains the red line and dumps it into the corner. The Toros will chase. Vernon had thoughts of playing it, but Kelly's on it. He'll go high up off the glass, and it ends up out of play for a whistle. Draw will stay in the offensive zone. 3:36 left to go in the third. 35 ticks left on the Toro power play. Draw one back by the Toros, and it's Enns. Enns gives to Adams. Adams just spins it down low. Adams can't get it towards the front, and it's sent all the way down. Lonkala banks ahead for Lovin. Lovin turns, leaves off far side. Enns. Enns gains the line, then leaves off for Lovin. Lovin shot save made. Rebound was loose for a second, but Adams couldn't find it. Murphy quickly steps into him. 7 seconds left on the power play. 3:09 left to go here in period number 3. Toros lead 3-2.
One thing to keep in mind, too, Aberdeen has taken their timeout. They took it when the Toros got up 2-0.
Draw will be This one sent down. The Wings come full strength. Kimball behind the Toro net. Green across for Koss. Bouncing puck. Noble digs it out. Strada. Down low. 2:15. Strada holds, plays up top. Shot goes wide. And Lonkala pins it along the side of the net.
Lonkala pins that after it comes off the back wall and out front, and Fletcher was right there. And the Toros defenseman did a good job of holding him back. Well, we're at the 2:07 mark. Ken, when do you think we'll see Aberdeen goalie head to the bench?
One goal, typically a minute to a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Toros went early yesterday because they had the power play.
Well, and yeah, they had to go early.
Ahead. Pavel in, finds the trailer. Talbot, a nifty backhand try and a good save.
Smart play, though, to just eat it in the corner instead of throwing a wild one back on net.
Talbot kills a good 15 seconds in that corner. Far side, Senard. Into the zone, it's rolled deep. Net is empty with a minute and a half. That was spot on. Thrown in front. Good stick by Belisle. Murphy working down low. McGinnis pokes it free. Sawchuk scurries over. He'll dig in the corner. Side of the net. Wings trying to work it to the front. Cut off, and now Pavel will ring it. And Britt does well to keep it. Britt down to Bendorf. Bendorf up top, Britt. Britt shot through traffic, goes wide. Rebound to the near side. Final minute of play. Up top, Britt thought about it, leaves off far side. Shot on. Good save by Lonkala through traffic.
I didn't miss by much, Ken.
Dusick.
40 seconds on the clock.
This is up top, Dusick.
Traffic heavily in front of Lonkala.
Dusick. Bendorf shot blocked off. Belisle finds it, and a soft chip. I don't think that'll go far enough for icing. Great chip by Fritz Belisle. Quick fire up. That's Mucha. Muha finds it. Shot it wide of the empty cage. 20 seconds left. It finds Muha again. He carried out to neutral ice.
10 to go.
Make it 10 now. Now Lovin for the empty net. Wide. But that should do it as they tie up at the other end of the ice. 3, 2, 1. Toros win. Finally. They've broken the curse. Toros finally beat the Aberdeen Wings this year. And it's a big one. As you can't get swept in this division anymore.
No, I can't afford to.
We'll take a short break. Be back with the Farmers Union Insurance postgame show after this.
Just around the corner, which means the winter months aren't far away. Get your vehicle ready for your fall and winter driving with a stop at Jerry's Repair and Alignment. Jerry Fry is an ASC certified master mechanic with 30-plus years of experience. Jerry uses state-of-the-art equipment to ensure your alignment is done the right way to give you the best ride on the highway. And the right alignment also saves you wear and tear on your tires. Jerry goes the extra mile and will balance and rotate your tires to get you down the road worry-free. And if you need tires, Jerry can also take care of that. And that's not all. Jerry's can handle all jobs, big and small, and works on all makes and models. So make that appointment today. Stop in at Jerry's Repair and Alignment, 1306 1st Street Southwest, or call him at 852-0332. And tell him Scott sent you.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips, and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at FirehouseSubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Welcome back inside the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. A Saturday home win. That's 2 in a row.
That one was
this one was a big one.
Yeah, this is just what the doctor ordered after having a huge struggle with Aberdeen all year. After losing 5 straight to them tonight, Toros come away with a 3-2 victory in a game that I thought was, for the most part, a fairly complete game. I thought we had a couple lulls, but we kept those lulls to a 2-minute span where Aberdeen controlled the play, and I was impressed with the Toros play tonight.
Certainly, and we talked about it being a big win, and here's why. The division was starting to run away from the Toros.
It just doesn't take long. Last night, 3 teams won. Toros don't. The points spread starts getting bigger every day, and we were able to salvage 2 points out of the weekend to a really, really good Aberdeen team, a team that's in first place, and that just tightens things back up again.
Well, you look at it, the Toros came into the night 5 points behind everybody. Only 8 points out of first, but 5 points behind the entire pack.
Yeah, it seemed like everybody moved up on them last night.
So, with the Wilderness losing, the Blizzard losing, the Bobcats losing, suddenly spots 5, 4, and 3 all lost.
3, 4, and 5 look a lot closer now.
Yes, and we move back within striking distance.
Yeah, and next weekend we have a home and home with Bismarck, and I tell you what, we somehow figure a way to sweep that weekend series, and then it's a game changer. Then we're back tied with Bismarck.
And on top of that, not only was this a huge win for this weekend, but you needed to learn how to beat these guys. The only 2 teams we play all month, Bismarck and Aberdeen.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You can't afford. We go down there, home and home next week with Bismarck. Then we go to Aberdeen.
We had to get that out of. We had to get a win and get that out of our system. And
sooner or later, you have to beat these guys. You play them 12 times on the year. This now the 6th game, the first win. So hopefully it's something we can build off of. You get that bugaboo out of the way. There's no more. You could almost feel it. Like as soon as they got the lead last night, it was just the whole building, not just the players on the bench, but
the whole place
everyone
is
in the
just
building was like,
oh, here we go again.
Yeah, and to get that monkey off the back is huge, and now hopefully it's something we can build on. We swept Bismarck in the home and home last month, and
that playoff loss to Aberdeen last year just really was tough for the fan base and the players, and that's one of the things that's been added to this troubles this year, was that in the back of our mind how poorly that went last year, and we're off that side now. We can move on.
All right, well, that'll do it here at the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena for tonight's game. Toros win 3-2. Michael Talbot with the game winner. Hopefully that sparks big things from the veteran forward as well.
Absolutely, Ken. For
Brad Burwood, I'm Ken Oda, hoping you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'll talk to you next Friday when the Toros host the Bobcats on Teddy Bear Toss Night.
This has been a presentation of Minotauros Hockey. Visit MinotaurosHockey.com to stay up to date on all things Toros. This broadcast was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Minotauros Hockey, join the charge.